Just lie and tell them you're small potatoes.
I am small potatoes. I would like to. All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Transformers Live. Yay. This is basically where I used to answer questions from people, that send them in to me. A lot of questions from Extra Zero and everything. But I have another special guest tonight, and this is, an up and coming reviewer. I'm just kidding. He's been around for a while. He's good. He's awesome. He's Mr. 11,000, or is it 12,000 now? I think you got 12,000, right?
It's 12,000 like
Look,
yesterday.
look at you. Congratulations. TMan978, man. Thank you so much for joining my little small potatoes channel and coming on and everything. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for inviting me.
No, man. It's my pleasure, dude. It's an honor to have you on as usual and everything. Well, this is the first time we've done this, but I've had you on, like around 30 and stuff. And everything. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. So basically, like I said, we have a question and we're just going to talk through it, try to, do a little discussion about it. So he sent me this question. It says, let's say that you tragically lost your entire collection or had to sell it for whatever reason. When you get the chance, when you would get the chance and desire to start, would you get the chance to have the desire to start collecting again? But would you, what would be your focus? And would you try to get back everything that you had previously, and or would you use a specific, focus on a specific line? Jesus Christ, I messed that up so bad. Basically, basically, if we lost our collection, would we start over, and would we start a new direction collecting? So I'll open up the floor to you. What if you lost your collection? Would you start over again? And how would you, if you did start over, how would you focus your collecting?
I think I have three options.
Okay. Nice.
One one I would focus mostly on Masterpiece because that's the biggest and best version of the Transformers I like. Like
Okay.
mostly G1 and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely want them, especially over the retail stuff. But so yeah, I'll try to, I guess, start with the cheapest stuff, or maybe no, just to knock it out. Start with Megatron and Optimus again, and then pick up all the rest of them.
Okay.
But outside of that, the second option would be to just go with the Legend scale because they're cheaper and smaller. Maybe buy some bigger bots like Metroplex and Fort Max and the Hasbro version of Omega Supreme.
Oh,
So that
this the Hasbro one? You went by the third party one?
yeah, no, since I'm already on Legend scale, I would just get the Hasbro version
Okay. Okay. Nice.
because I
Well,
think they might even be compatible with them.
could be. Yeah, it's possible. Especially the third party. No, yeah, you're talking about the third party Legends, correct?
Yeah, like
Okay.
mostly New Age. I'm in love with New Age right now.
Okay. Oh, I am too, dude. I did the I got this guy out. I got him in today. I just did a review on him,
Oh,
and
but
I got in
you did
also this guy too. So I'll be doing him soon also.
jealous.
So
You
there.
didn't do the you didn't put the Jazz one up already yet, right?
No, yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched yours before because you talked about the knees and everything. And
Oh
everything.
yeah,
So I pointed out and everything. I pointed out on that one too and everything. But mine were fine. I just I did warn everybody. It is a little thinner plastic, so just to be
yeah.
careful. So but mine was fine and everything. So you would do the basically you would do the MPs, you would do the city bots, and you would do legends. Is there a third one,
Yeah.
or is that the three?
Now the third option would be I just wouldn't collect anything because it'll be like a weight off my shoulder.
That is true. I mean, it is. It's a lot to deal with, man. Especially with you collect a lot of different stuff and everything. You collect a lot of different
Yeah,
lines and everything. See, so you
yes.
collect a lot of stuff that I don't collect. I collect Transformers. I say 95 to probably 98% of my collection is all Transformers. I have some NECA horror figures and stuff, and now I have two Storm collectibles, but I really don't count those yet. So, but,
I think I was like that until G.I. Joe Sigma 6 came out in like
mhm.
2005 or 6 or whatever. Then
Okay.
I started collecting them. Then after they died off, I think the 25th anniversary of G.I. Joe's came out, I started collecting them.
Yeah.
Then I stopped collecting them. Then I moved to Marvel Legends. Every time there was a Transformer drought, I would go in the store and look at the same Transformers that I have. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
well, I want to spend some money. Then I would
Yeah.
grab some random thing.
Yeah, I did that. I did the 25th anniversary. I tried to get so a couple of GI Joes because I did that as a kid. I did a one. I remember when Star Wars Revenge of the Sith came out, and for
Hmm.
some reason I've never collected Star Wars before, but it was at a drop point like you said, and I wasn't getting anything Transformer wise, so I just started grabbing. I had like shoebox full, like 2 or 3 shoebox full of just the Revenge of the Sith little 6-inch figures, or 3 inch. I think they would have meant 3 inch.
Three. Yeah.
But yeah, I just got tons of them, and then I looked at them. I was like, "What am I doing?" And I sold them all. I just like, I just like it was like a, come to, thing like that. I was just like, I don't know why I'm collecting these, so I sold them, and it was I never collected again on Star Wars. So it's just weird, And like you said, there's droughts and stuff, and you're walking through, and you do a lot of toy hunts, especially for your channel and everything. I'm sure you go through a lot of dry spells and stuff and everything. You just grab stuff that interests you and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So see, that's it. And to answer the question about would I change my ways also is if I lost all my collection. First, I would go back. The only thing I would really go back to get would be my Starscream stuff. I would, I'm a big Starscream fan, so I would try to get back, quite amount. Not all of them, but I would try to get as much as possible. And direction wise, I think I would probably do like you said, the MP definitely, even third party, and I like the legends too. I would collect the legends. I would have some of the bigger bases because they just look good together. On Robert D on the Shattercast with me, he has his setup. Where all the combiner bots from Zeta, and then he's got his like
Hmm.
legends from Iron Factory and stuff all around him and stuff. It looks really cool. I mean, it's a really nice setup and everything. So I think I would push towards that too. Also.
Now, do you have Starscream crayons and bot shots and all that type stuff?
Yeah, I do actually. I do. That's I
I,
have.
I have those too.
I grab man anything Starscream, dude. I have knockoffs of Starscream, dude. I need to do a updated. I'm going to start cleaning my room. I'm going to start dusting, and I'm going to do a
Mhm.
collection room hopefully soon because I'm off for summer break a little bit. So I'm going to start doing that. And actually, I'm going to show my Starscream collection too. So I do have some bot shots and or bot bots or well, not bot bots, bot shots, whatever they're called. And
Mhm.
it's weird. I got tons of Starscream stuff. It's ridiculous. I got stuff, dude. I have, man. I used to have. I went to a point where I was collecting everything Transformers. I have like a tote full of just like birthday stuff, Easter stuff, like Easter eggs. I have Christmas stuff. I have all the hot. I have shampoo. I have soap and just toothpaste. I think a
Uh,
toothbrush. I mean, did you ever go through
well,
that like a phase through that where you just grabbed everything that said Transformers?
no, like
Yeah.
when I was little, people used to give me things. Like I remember having the books with the cassettes where you could listen to the read along thing.
Yeah. Uh huh.
I had a duffel bag, which I have a horror story about that. I had all my Transformers in a Transformer duffel bag, and I left it at my great grandmother's house. My
Oh
great
man.
grandmother had 11 kids, and each one of those kids had like minimum like 2 or 3 kids apiece. So everybody was going through there.
Um,
I left it there. I went to my grandmother's house, my regular grandmother's house for the summer for like maybe a month or whatever. I could not get back over there. When I got there, all those toys were like everywhere in the front
really?
yard, the
Oh
backyard,
man, that
the
sucks, dude.
basement. But I was like 11, 12ish at that point in time. So I
Hmm.
just grabbed whatever looked like it was still in working order.
Yeah,
And pretty
intact.
much after that, I got Nintendo, so I just fell off of playing with toys anyway.
Gosh, yeah, that's a lot of kids now that they don't play with toys anymore. It's all video games and everything. Um,
Yeah,
Jim,
I put everybody, I threw everything on the floor, and I was gonna have like this big battle. I had Soundwave and a whole bunch of people, and then when I was looking at everything, I was like, "What am I doing?" Like,
Where you had just like a moment there, like, am I really doing this? That's yeah.
like I had no imagination. My imagination was gone.
Oh, gotcha. That's true. Mr. Jed Bargo asked, "What if we had to restart collecting, but we were able to go back to 2003, knowing what we know now?" That's a good question. And he also asked, would we get MPO one? Um, I think so. I think I would because,
Yeah,
man, when I remember going into Walmart and seeing that, with that, last nice little skinny box and had the mixtures on top and everything, you could see through the window and everything. I think that was really, I think the way Masterpiece did them, they had a couple like the Starscream and Thundercracker and Skywarp. I loved how they presented them. They were in that clear, plastic, case or whatever, and it looked really nice. I mean, you could leave them in the box and they look really good. Um,
I would get MPO one. I bought the 20th anniversary one, that one you're talking about.
yeah, I did
But
too. I got it too.
um, I was like too cheap back then, thinking $100 for a toy.
Yeah, that is amazing. That's a good point right there. Like we were back then, we were buying, the classics and Chuck stuff for like, $12, $9 to $12. And then we see this
Yeah,
one, it's like $100. You're like, man, I could never see myself paying $100. And now it's a drop in the bucket. $100 to us is not anything for a toy now. I mean, it's
yeah. Plus, that was only like $30 more than the retail one. So I'm like, why was I being so daggone cheap?
that's true. And if I would change, I think I would, like I said, I would change my collecting. I don't know if I would go back and collect the Chuck stuff and everything. I mean, I do love Chuck and everything. It's a hard decision. I don't know what I would do. I've thought about selling, and I've told my wife that I might sell my Chuck stuff, and the Voyagers and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think I would miss them. Eventually I would sell them probably, and then like a couple months later I'd be like, man, I don't know why I sold all this stuff. I still love it. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I would. I don't know how if I would change my way of collecting or not. It's weird.
If I went back to 2003, I would probably skip everything. I would buy alternators and Tech and MPO one, but I know I would have skipped Energon. I
And
basically I basically skipped a ton of them anyway because I hated the Autobots with
yeah.
that power links gimmick, and all of them were all crappy.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. Now, I would also change the way I collected third party. Like, I wouldn't go back and get some of the older, like, stuff I have now, because eventually you're just going to replace it anyways. Some fans' toys or X
Oh
Transbots,
yeah,
or somebody's going to come out with something different. I mean, I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't get, who else I would not get? Like Bad Cube stuff. I probably wouldn't pick up Bad Cube. um, some other. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I just wouldn't go back and get some of the third party stuff because eventually that's something's going to come along better. You're just wasting your
yeah.
money because so.
See, I got lucky. I didn't start collecting third party until about not heavy until 2016 anyway.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's
Well, you're kind of new, yeah.
yeah, this guy basically he let me. You probably heard me talking about him, Matt, the bot supplier. I was like, he sent me his whole collection, and then I got to decide on what I wanted.
Uh huh.
Now I bought like Sun Surge from him, like you're saying,
Okay, yeah.
but even in my review, like when the official came out and I was talking about Sun Surge, I went back and watched my review, and I was like, you know what, my opinion didn't change. I was saying back then, I was like, you know what, this is a all right toy, but I know Takara Tomy is going to bring out something that's way better than this and more
Hmm.
so accurate,
Oh yeah.
and they
I,
did.
I bought Sun Surge too. I would have gone back. I wouldn't have got Sun Surge, and I got
Yeah.
Crapagonics too. But that was just because Robert D thinks he's funny. So, and I had five of them. But yeah, I definitely that's a good one. That's another good point. Sun Surge. Um, man, there's tons of them out
War
there.
Dog.
War Dogs. Anything Bad Q. Like I just said, I wouldn't have bought any of the War Dog stuff or the Bad Q stuff. Some of the older X Transbots maybe I wouldn't buy
Yes.
either. But I love X Transbots now. Don't get me wrong;
Yeah.
they've really done some really good stuff. But some of their old stuff, golly, there's lots of stuff that I would have bought. But That's just because it was, something else is going to come. Are going to do it, Fantasyways are going to do it or something, and it's just a better. I wouldn't have bought all the TFC stuff. That's another good point. All the TFC combiners I bought, like Superion, and I bought oh shoot, what else? Defensor and all those. I wouldn't have bought those because they were crap. They were just floppy. And now Zeta and Fantasyways and X bots are doing them. So, it's a good point. So yeah, does so you want to talk about anything else? Like, I guess it's something's hot right now. I mean,
Like,
it's still hot, I guess. What's that?
I was gonna say one thing about that time travel thing.
Hmm.
If I can go back, I would have started YouTube sooner.
That's so true, man. 'Cause, and it's really good to. I mean, there's a lot of talented people out there now doing reviews and everything, and I subscribe to as many as I can and everything, and
Hmm.
there's some really good stuff. But back then, like you just said, if you went back, about what 5 years ago, man, they was making good money first of all. And there wasn't really a
Yeah.
lot of reviewers around, so you're trying to fight, for views and everything. But there's some really good, talented people out there, including yourself and everything. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely would go back, and yeah, I would start earlier. I definitely would start earlier, but you got to work with what you do now. So, I mean, there's some hot news, and I guess we could talk about. We both reviewed Road King or Roadkill. I call it Roadkill.
Yeah.
With the fan
I was
story.
laughing at that.
So, I watched your review and everything. So, are you still on I guess the high, whatever of it? Still, it's a wonderful figure. Are you still on that?
The unfortunate part for me is I was just lent him, so I sent him back Friday, no Thursday.
Oh,
But
that
I
was
still,
yours. Okay, okay.
I still think it was a good figure, and it's making me double think my decision on the X Trans bots.
I've seen some people. I saw. Was it Gilliard? Darren, I think was. He's sold his. He's selling his X Transbots stuff, and he's going with the Fans Toys. And Bobby and Robert D. They bought two Fans Toys. They bought two Roadkills, and they're. I guess they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna do the X Transbots anymore. So there's people that are giving up on X Transbots. I'm not. I'm still in on X Transbots. I think I'm going to leave the Fans Toys ones in robot mode because he's beautiful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
He is eye catching.
and, and he's well made. Like he's one of the only ones besides like Grinder that I can feel like I can actually play with it. Like
Yeah,
what's his name? Hydra. I just feel like,
and
especially when you bend the elbow.
I haven't even transformed Hydra. I've left
Oh,
him
you
in.
have?
Nope, I left him in bot mode. I didn't even review him. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to transform him. He looks good. Just he looks good. Just standing there, but I don't like
Yeah.
messing with him. So, you know, um, so so you didn't. I'm sorry. Did you say that in your review that it wasn't yours, or did you? I don't
Yes,
remember you
it
saying
wasn't
that.
mine.
Okay.
Um, at some point, I did think Matt, the bot supplier.
Okay.
He
That's
let
what
me
I thought. Okay, gotcha. I got you. Cool. Well, so are you gonna get him or not?
At this point, I think I had to slow down on spending,
Okay.
so he's probably gonna go on the wayside.
Gotcha. That's understandable. And you're still going. You're still going with extra spots, so you'll get one and everything. So that's cool.
Mm,
Um, River Run, he asked a question. He said, "Quick question for Deluxe, and I guess for T-Man too. If you could choose an Optimus Prime from your following to keep forever, who would it be? MPO1, EP10, MP10, Siege Voyager, or Classics Prime? Hmm. Which one did you keep?
Out of that list, it would definitely be MP10.
MP10? Man, I'd have to go with Siege. To be honest, I like the Siege. I think it's one of the best, better Prime chugs around. MP10 is
Mm,
fine, but it's going to get replaced with MP44. Um,
yeah.
I think that that Siege Voyager is probably one of the better primes that's been made in a long time. I love Classics Prime, except for the show for the stuff on his wrist or arms and stuff and everything. And Siege
Hmm.
does have it too, but it's not as defined, or it's not as big as what the classic
It's
one.
not it's not floppy in a way.
Correct. Yeah, it's not sticking way out. Like he could use it as a shield, and everything. So, um, MP10 it's really good. I mean, it's still a good good figure and everything, but I'd have to go with that Siege one, man. It's pretty good. Uh, we got Matt in. We got Parts Former. You see, Tim, and what line do you want to get into that you're trying to avoid taking the plunge?
Oh, Funko Pops, easy. Sorry,
Really?
no, no,
Okay.
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Oh,
Um, uh,
that's a good question.
I'd love to have Hot Toys to be honest, but they cost so much, so that keeps stopping me.
Yeah. And now, which one would be your first one? Is it to pop your cherry?
I would love the homemade suit, Homecoming Spider-Man,
Oh, very nice one.
because I got to play with that one, and because he's wearing sweatpants, you don't have to worry about his pants creasing or ripping and whatnot.
You mean you wouldn't iron them and stuff, and fluff his hair or something
Oh
else?
yeah, I'm the one. I remember Bobby made fun of me because I mentioned that in his comments.
Oh, did you?
One of his figures, he kept complaining. He's like, "Oh, the pants are so wrinkly or such and such and such." I was like, "Well, if it's such a big deal, why don't you just
No,
iron
iron.
them?"
Yeah. Now, if you did go Hot Toys in, would you do Marvel or would you do Star Wars? What would you or DC? Which line would you want to do the most?
More than likely Marvel, but one day when I did have the money, I was in this store called All Time Toys, and they had the Matrix Neo sitting there like two boxes, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
uh, it took all of my strength because I was like, I don't want to buy that, and something comes up and I need the money.
Yeah, that's true. Now, have they made? I know SH Figuarts or somebody else. They made a John Wick one. Has Hot Toys made a John Wick?
I don't think it's out yet,
Okay, I
but
thought I saw something about it.
I think the only one that's out right now is Mayfex.
Okay, okay. I wouldn't mind a Hot Toys John Wick, to be honest. And if he had a dog with him too, I think that'd be pretty sweet.
No, I can't remember the pictures. He might actually do have a dog.
Nice. And then I would do if I did Hot Toys, which I'm never gonna probably do Hot Toys. I'm getting statues, but um, I would do Marvel. I think some of the Marvel ones look really good. Like the Thanos, they got a new Thanos that came out. Looks really
Yeah,
really nice. And the Hulk and the Thor and everything. It's just man, it was yeah, it's too
yeah.
much money. Just too much money. I
I
would.
I was in a comic shop the first time I seen them. Like I just went there on a whim and they had some on display.
Oh yeah.
Like I almost wanted to cry because I was like, I have to leave out of here without them.
I think when I go into comic shop like that, and I see, when you go to bigger cities, my comic shop is not really done having that stuff like that. But when you go to bigger, comic shops in bigger towns, they have Hot Toys and all that stuff and everything. And I'm just looking at them like,
Mhm.
man, they look really good. But I just no,
Yes.
I can't take away from my Transformer. So, I think Transformers made one Hot Toys, which was the Optimus Prime, and he's got the Starscream wings or something like that. But
Yeah, I don't like him.
they said it wasn't that good. So I don't know why they haven't done any more. I mean, I'm sure that I think with the high end collectors, I think that would be a good move to do Hot Toys Transformers. I think a lot of people would buy them if they made them.
But they do have those other companies done them like 3A.
Yeah, 3A does. I'm getting that Bumblebee and maybe that Blitzwing too. I don't know, but I'm definitely getting that Bumblebee. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm like with them, we might not even need Hot Toys because that one they made wasn't all that to me.
Yeah. Well, they showed the Prime also. They had the overseas. They had a convention or whatever, and they showed the Bumblebee Prime, and
Mhm.
it looks it looks phenomenal. It looks beautiful. Like it just it's like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. So are you into the 3A stuff? Are you gonna get any of them?
I want them, but I'm into so much other stuff. I might have to start selling things
Yeah, you can sell
to
that
get into
Combiner
that.
War stuff behind you, man. You can always sell that stuff.
Oh yeah.
um,
If
you know,
anybody wants it.
there's people that love Combiner Wars, man. I don't know why, but that's them. Um, Eddie Powell, he asked, Thank you for coming in, Eddie. It's the first time I've ever seen you, I think. Which Siege figure are you most looking forward to, Springer or Jetfire? I'm going Jetfire.
Jetfire.
That
I
looks.
want both of them a lot, but
Oh yeah.
Jetfire.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely getting both. But Jetfire looks almost masterpiece. I mean, it's what I
Yes.
saw. That's gonna. They're stepping their game up with that one, and it looks really good. So I'm
And
excited.
it actually has features and whatnot, and all those weapons and accessories.
Hmm. I
Like
don't
that.
need that. I don't even need that stuff, man. And just looking at it, just standing, I put it up next to my Fans Toys one, and it will just look
hmm
good. I think it looks really good.
I think I'll, since it comes with all those like blast effects and whatnot, I know I'll be playing with it.
Oh yeah,
And the transformation didn't look difficult either.
no, it shouldn't be. I mean, well, it's a leader. I guess they're calling it a leader. Well, no, they're calling it what class is that?
Commander class,
Commander class.
commander.
That's it. Okay, so
It's old school leader. That's what I say.
yeah,
It's like leaders before they decided, hey, we want more money and let's take all the plastic out of it.
exactly. Like now, and talk about blast effects, man. I know there's a third. There's a somebody I don't know, like someone making it out of their garage or something, making those little blast effects. Different colors. Have you seen those?
I think I did see it. I probably seen that on Dame Chalk or somebody.
Yeah, probably so. I saw them and they look. I wish Hasbro would do that. I wish they would sell. They could sell like a 5 pack for like $3. I would
They need to.
I'd buy those up in a heartbeat. I wouldn't think twice about it.
Seems like they want you to buy everything. Like this chick comes with blast effects for her guns. So it's like they want you to buy the whole figure to get the blast effect.
Yeah, that's sad. But they could do add-ons, man. If they did the blast effects, man, like I said, I'd definitely be in everything. So, let's see. Anybody else got any questions or anything, or you want to talk about anything, or you want to say hi to
Like
anybody?
that hi parts former
Oh,
and
Zero's in here
everybody else
too.
in there.
Zero's in
Hi
here too.
extra zero. And is Nate in there?
No, I haven't seen that yet. It'll be fine. We don't need Nate. I'm just kidding. He's a good dude, but he usually shows up. But yeah, that looks really cool. The blast effects on that, man. That's really cool that you can use. I love it, man. I love taking pictures with those, like Starscream and some other ones. They add something to it, man. So and
It
Matt.
seemed like with you seen the Thundercracker that comes with the
Hmm.
two target masters.
Hmm.
I wonder how much that's gonna cost.
I bet. So what? Thundercracker's the Voyager, so he'll probably be 30. You're probably looking at probably 40, give or take, probably 40, maybe 45. I don't know.
Yeah.
So with two target masters or battle masters, what they're called. Uh, yeah,
You
you're
know, in Japan they probably come with the target masters anyway.
probably do. I wouldn't doubt it. Um, did Larkin's Lair, good dude. He asked you, did you get the Overwatch 2 packs? Have you got the 2 packs or something?
Not yet. I was looking at them. I finally seen them in person this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to let it go because I know I had to pay for something.
Okay. Well, he said he was disappointed in his Farah and Mercy 2 pack. I guess he bought one, so he
Oh
got
yeah,
he got those two. Why are there so many Transformers? Well, Cobra, I don't know. I, I'm glad there is a lot of Transformers. There's a lot of choices for people, because
because it's a huge brand, and back in the day, Hasbro didn't think that people would they would be associated, they would get hooked on the characters. So every toy that came out, they wanted it to be a new character.
that's true. And I think that it's really a plus for it to have so many Transformers because we're so picky about everything, and there's something for everybody because you can't make Transformer fans happy, no matter
Yeah,
what. So I think
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna say thank Michael Bay because when Transformers blew up when the movies came out, they found out that they can have multiple lines going on at once,
yeah,
which
that's
I'm
true.
happy about.
And Cobra Clan asked why there's so many Transformer YouTubers from Maryland. I don't know. That's
For
true.
real?
Well, I mean, you got Bubby, you got you, aren't you around the
Oh,
Maryland area? And then
yeah.
who else is there? I don't know. There's
Yeah,
some
that's what I
there's
don't know about.
there's some other stuff. In Inutabe, New Age is a drug, and you guys are the gateway. Yeah, it's New Age is good stuff, man. I'm waiting for Magic Square. You know, it's weird. Like last year, Magic Square was putting out stuff left and right. We got tons of stuff, and I haven't really seen anything. I mean, they got new stuff coming up, but it's been a while since we've got anything from Magic Square. And now New Age is taking over, and they're putting out stuff left and right. So be it is, recolors and stuff and everything, but they are still putting out products. And Iron Factory's got some new stuff coming out. Man, it's a great time to be a Legends collector, man. There's so much DX9, DX9
Yes.
stuff. There's so much to choose from, and I'm really excited, man. So, Vault Matrix, yeah, Vault Matrix is around that area, and
Oh
Piaz,
yeah, that is true.
yeah, Piaz in Virginia, everything. So that's cool. So yeah, let's see. Nothing else. Anybody got any questions for us that we want to answer, or anybody got any questions for TMan? He's always willing to, answer questions. He likes questions. So
I love questions.
is New Age DX9? I think so. They usually their boxes come in, and I'm sure you bought some stuff from New Age, and they usually have like their Prime on there or something. So I think they are affiliated with DX9. So
I think the packaging is very similar as well, right?
yeah, I think so too. Let's see,
DX9 in disguise.
Legions, exactly, yeah. And I don't know. I wonder where Iron Factory and I wonder where Magic Square is from. I always thought Magic Square was with Unique Toys. They always had the same kind of plastic feel and everything.
Sure.
Legends are awesome. If Legends had been what they are now 3 years ago, yeah, yeah, that's true. The Deluxe should I get on Iron Factory Beast Wars? I am. That Kabar, that Megatron that's fixing to drop there, the Transmetal, was it Transmetal 2? Is that the Transmetal 2? I think coming, the Red
Yeah,
Dragon.
yeah.
That's coming out and it looks beautiful. I mean, beautiful. And they got a primal coming too. Um, I mean, if you're a big Beast Wars fan, yeah, it's no brainer, definitely. But
It'll
um,
be cool that they scale with some of the bigger Transformers.
yeah, exactly. I mean, and it just like I said, they just look like little masterpieces, man. That's just uh, um, extra serial asked, "Are we done with bot bots? Are you done with bot bots, man?"
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't
I
seen
have a
series
I
two.
have a pack that I bought and I never opened it. Where it is?
Really? Was it series two or series one?
Series one.
Okay. Oh, you got the pizza. Nice. I didn't buy. I bought one of those. I haven't seen series two out yet. I've seen a lot of
I
people. I
haven't
think
seen series two either.
they're green. I think they're green package or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen series two. I bought some blind bags. I bought actually quite a few of them, and then I haven't bought any since. I mean, they were really cool. I mean, they were kind of like the bot shot thing, and just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're fine.
I
What was
wish they
my?
were cheaper.
What do you mean, the single packs or the packs you
Um,
got?
the single packs.
Yeah, I mean that one
Like if
was
they were
$20.
$1, I'd probably be buying them left and right.
Oh, yeah, duh. How much is that one? That's the $10 one, right?
I think I think this is a $15 one
Oh,
because it comes with
15.
like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 figures.
Yeah, that's okay. So they got a 5 one. I think it's a $10 one or something like that. So
Yeah.
it's fine. Let's see. Does T-Man ever find hidden toys like in random aisles behind stuff off camera in toy hunts? Do you ever find stuff in?
Yeah. Yes. One thing that Matt Parts Former showed me that they try. You know how they have like the display thing over at Target where it'll be like Power Rangers or something
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
seen you look at it. I've seen you look up there, and
Yeah, and or I'll see something not in the right aisle. Like one day I was looking for some Marvel Legends, and I went into a total different aisle, like the car aisle, and it was like just sitting there the whole time to figure that I was looking for it.
oh really?
Hmm.
Yeah, so people do high stuff. I don't. I mean, once in a while, in a blue moon, I might find something out of place, somewhere else and anything. But it's usually nothing I don't want. It's just something, some other, line or something. Or maybe a kid just grabbed it and just put it over there anyways because his parents said he
Yeah.
couldn't have it. So, um, I,
Toys R Us, before they closed up, I found stuff underneath of the grate. Like they have
oh
Pacific
yeah,
Rim stuff under there.
yeah.
And Kevin Womack found like some, like I think it was Kevin. No, it wasn't Kevin. It was D-Dog. I think he found like a bunch of the T-packs that everybody was looking for, like
For
stacks.
what now? For Marvel Legends?
Yeah, Marvel Legends T-packs, like the Scarlet Witch and Vision T-pack and some other ones.
Oh, okay.
Like
Very
he
cool.
found a bunch of them hiding under there.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask y'all about y'all had a little meetup this past weekend with
Oh
it.
yeah,
How'd that go?
it was really cool. Everybody, we went deep, like 6 people deep into Barnes and Noble
Oh yeah, I watched your hunt.
looking
I
for
mean, your cool hunt.
toys.
That's very nice. Everybody walking in like, look at these nerds. Come on now.
And this old lady brought this little boy over there, like he was like probably 3 or something. She was like, "Oh, look at the big boy toys or whatever."
I took offense to that lady. Um, Mr. Extra Zero asked if you could only limit your Transformer collection to one character, as in all primes or Starscreams, who would it be? Come on now, you know who I'm going to be, but who would it be? Who would be yours?
Shit. Um, this is tough. Now, if I pick Soundwave, would I be able to get his minions? Could I cheat with
Yeah,
that?
it's your it's, it's your it's your dream.
It will have to be Soundwave then. It
Okay,
will have to be definitely Soundwave.
okay.
Because that was my favorite masterpiece gift set from Toys R Us. Like I was like, I
Uh,
couldn't believe you could get that whole set for
hmm
$120.
Yeah,
That blew my mind. And then after that, the prices skyrocketed.
yeah. Oh yeah. I already had the Takara one, so I passed. I saw the Stone Wave like once, and I looked at it for so long. I took it. You know, have you ever done this? Is what I did at Toys R Us. I would grab something and take it up to start walking up toward the thing, and I take it back, and I go get it again and walk and take it all the way back up to the checkout counter. Did you ever do that? I did that with Soundwave like 2 or 3 times. I was like,
Yeah, no, no. With Soundwave, I put them on layaway.
okay,
I
that's good.
was,
I had somebody put me. They found the MP10, the little remember that gift set with the or I don't say gift set, but the with the trailer that came in for the Toys R Us one.
yeah,
Someone put one aside for me, and I went in and I got that, and I put it on layaway and everything. So yeah, I miss layaway, man. Does anybody do
I had to.
layaway?
Walmart only does it like everybody waits too close to Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think
I
it's
know
yeah.
Toys R Us did it all year, but I don't think anybody else does it all year.
I think Kmart used to. That was their big selling part when they were still around, but I don't think they're around. So um,
They're
let's see.
somewhere like a zombie.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have any. I don't have any. I think the ones around us have closed down and all that stuff. Brad,
Most of the ones close to me did.
yeah. Brad D said he'd probably go with Megatron. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, there's a lot of Megatrons too. I mean, there's so many versions of that. Snoke, how you doing? Snoke, and that's a good dude. I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Where you been, man? Um, what's the fig that you guys want the most? Input? Do you mean what's one of your grails, T-Man? Do you have a grail?
Hmm. I got a ton of them. I used to have a ton of G1 grills until I started collecting G1 again, and then realized that I don't like G1 as much as,
Yeah,
as I thought I did.
yeah, that's true. Well, you had to use your
But
imagination as a kid. You don't have to.
oh, current grill is the Perfect Effects Mega Dragon.
That's the Transmetal Megatron.
Their stylized
Oh,
version.
nice. That's a beautiful piece, dude. I've heard some really good things
Yes.
about
When I saw that in person, I was like, oh my god. But every time, and Extra Zero has been finding people selling it for a cheap price, and every time I never have the money.
that. We'll make them buy it for you. That's what you got to do. You just got to buy everything. So, my grail, I've always said this, I already said it a couple of times, would be a mitten seal box G1 Starscream. I would love to have that, or a mitten box would be fine too. There was I think I said last night, was it not Get Right Robot? I think it was, or I Am Ratchet had one graded as like a 96 or something, and he had it for like
Mhm.
$1,800. I was like, oh my god! So that's one of my grails to be right
You know
there.
what I've always wanted, I've never owned was the GoBot Turbo.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Have-
never touched that, and I used to want that so bad.
Are you would you ever start collecting GoBots and stuff?
No, if they do a DX version of him, I would definitely get that. I have the DX Psykill.
Okay, gotcha. I would get the Rock Lords. For some reason, I had a couple of Rock Lords when I was a kid. I don't know why. They were just rocks, they were just stupid. But I love those.
Hmm.
They look so shiny and pretty, and I would love to get some Rock Lords, man.
I think they had better articulation than a regular GoBot. So.
I think they were on ball joints. I think too. That's right. I think. Extra Zero said he's about to order the blue one, so he's rubbing it in your face. I guess. I said, of course you are. Let's see. I'm gonna make them a turbo. Yeah, our Walmart killed our Kmart's business when it opened, closed a few years later. Yeah, I mean that's what Walmart does, man. They come in and wreck stuff up, man. Nugget had good. Yeah, Nugget. That was the gold, like the gold one, gold Nugget. But that was yeah. I had a couple of them, man. They were just I don't know. They were stupid, but it was really cool. It brings me back to my childhood and everything. Um, so I don't have anything else to say or anything. Do you? Does anybody have any questions? I mean, we've been on for a while. I guess we can probably wrap this up, man. I had a lot of people in, man. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, and thank you, T Man, for coming and joining me on
No
this.
problem.
I'd love to do it again, man. We could get some couple people. I guess we can just do a figure action. And I'll be a little guest or something, and we could do something like that, or all that good stuff. But tell
I
everybody,
have all the figure action on your show.
yeah, just have all the figure action,
Oh,
except for Joe.
that'd be cool.
Not Joe. I don't want Joe. I'm just kidding. I need to get Joe on. I think I've had everybody on my round 30 except for Joe and Starscream. I haven't had him on either, so I need to get them on
Oh,
sometime. Um,
cool.
tell everybody where you're at and where they can find you. I think everybody knows where they can find you, but go ahead.
Yeah. I'm TMan978 with no dashes or underscores or anything. Just Google me and you can find something that I'm doing.
Yeah,
It'll send you
definitely.
to my YouTube and Instagram and whatnot. Oh yeah, and I'm also on Figure Action every Thursday. Type
Yeah,
Figure Action Podcast on YouTube and our podcast channel will pop up.
nice. Yeah, he forgot about that. He's just worried about his stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm on figure action. Right. But you can find me here all the time. I have nothing else to do, so I do a lot of live stuff, and I'm on Chattercast Uncut also. It's a Transformer podcast that we don't it's a little adult themed and everything. So check SEU out and definitely check out Figure Action. It's a really good podcast and everything. And
There you go.
thank y'all very much for coming in. Hit that like button, like always, and it helps the channel out. Go down there and sub if you don't mind, and go out there and share it and all that good stuff. And yeah, as a guess, I will see everybody on the next Let's Talk About Transformers Live. And as always, Hail Hasbro, and good night, folks.
Like, shares, and Care Bears.
Exactly.